Good morning, and welcome to the Darth Grumpy Dad Games Twitch stream. Alright, still working on Diablo 3 today. Only got about an hour here. I'll make it quick, I'll try and get right into the grinding. Went over a bunch of menus and stuff like that yesterday. It was getting late, my brain was a little frazzled. It was very much a wandering thing. But let's get going. First thing first, I'd like to remind everyone, if you're newer to the game, in your options, under gameplay, you want to make sure elective mode is turned on so you can put your skills on whatever button you want for your comfortability in playing. And make sure show advanced tooltips is turned on. All right. Let's get into this. Let's see where we are at here. All right. Network settings. Down there you see it says 2 squares. You can go in. Invite only, friends only, open to public. I usually set it on friends only. And they can just join me, join my chat. All right. Oh, Dokali. See where we're at here. See where our followers. Oh, that's right. Because I had. Right, and I think I'm gonna stick with the Enchantress for my follower on this playthrough. Just because she gives the cooldowns, and I think it's going to be a little bit handier because I might be able to get away from using the Obsidian Ring of the Grandeur or Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac for my cooldowns. We'll see how that goes. See what we still need a decent weapon for her. Got her gold skin. Broken Crown, so we get double gem drops. Flavor of Time, so we get a longer amount of time on our pylons. Cultist Ring. Don't have a Ring of Grandeur for her yet. So, my build. Okay. There we go, because that emanates. That opens a slot here. I think I'm going to need at this point. Let's see. Probably this pair of gloves. And I tested this out on my other build. Seemed to work pretty good. All right, we'll probably roll that life per second if I have the materials for vitality. Nope. Need crit damage on it along with. Come on now. There we go. Nope, still not good enough. To make this work right, there we go. There we go. I can roll the armor if I have enough again. Where is it? There we go. Excuse me. And roll the armor for crit damage. Crit hit chance. Ooh, I only got 3 shots. There we go. Boom. And it's max. Alright. So that's really going to up our damage because this multiplies all the vitality and all the intelligence base. Right, so not anything you augment by 100%. Right, and gives me some damage reduction for melee and ranged attacks. Instead of going with the guild set for here and there. Okay, and let's see. Then I believe I need to make a pair of captain's pants. Come on, give me 2 sockets. Need 2 sockets. There we go. And vitality and intelligence. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. That gives us our cooldown reductions and our damage for cooldown and our damage reduction for cost reduction. Excuse me again. There we go. And those I can't roll. I probably don't have enough to roll that armor for vitality. Maybe. The life per second, that's probably more. That list is a little bit longer. Two shots this. There we go. So that's going to give us a lot of base vitality. Mm-hmm. Get our 6-piece there. Okay. And roll for a socket. I'd rather have crit chance than crit dam, but oh well. Yeah, no. I was thinking maybe roll one of these for the cooldown. But I just don't have the mats. Excuse me again. Jeez Louise. All right. That's more along the lines of what the base build currently is. We still need our Taeguk. We have 59 keystones. We can get that done, probably. Para. Now, since we've done that and we have all that extra vitality, we can reset this. I'm still going to put 50 in this for now. Just for now. Later on, when we get the whole build together,
that is too expensive.
We'll be able to put all 200 points into the intelligence. And then here into our cooldowns. This is pretty much even across the board. Yep. And everything here into... No, wait. We only want this at 50. For now. And later on with this too, once we get our build closer to proper, we'll take all the points out of that resource. Well, some of this is damage reduction, so we'll probably leave that there. We'll put all of our points there. Life per hit. And that one. Yep, there we go. That's what's been working for me. Do what you're gonna do. Oh, I don't have Taeguk yet. That's why it doesn't matter. Okay. $85 was the last one I ran. I'm going to drop it down a little bit just so we can... Whoops. There we go.
Still waiting. Not ready yet. I need arcane power.
There's a gold bar.
Not ready yet.
Oh, pause for a second. There we go. Yeah, so I can make sure my mic is picking up. I can see when I talk over there.
Need more time. Not ready yet. Still waiting.
I've been testing different build strategies on my main. Mostly because I've got more people to play with on my main, so leveling goes a bit faster, get more Paragon faster, right? More higher magic item find in groups and such. And I can verify that at 800 Paragon, you will still gain Paragon. It just doesn't mean anything, right? There's a hard cap of 800 Paragon in your Paragon board, right? So you only have 800 to work with. You'll still keep gaining it. It just won't do anything for you until the end of the season when your extra Paragon, a percentage of it, rolls over to your non-seasonal character. And then, it'll just be extra Paragon for the non-seasonal, which isn't capped at 800 in the Paragon board. And I'm not sure if that's just a seasonal thing or if they're going to roll that over to the, give you the ability to put 800 points in on non-seasonal and still have all your Paragon, plus the Altar of Rights. I mean, that seems like a bit much. I mean, if you're a new player, that'll get you a long ways, but I'm not exactly sure what Blizzard is going with that. And all we can do is wait and see. Yes, Hershey, yes. Gemavese. Oh, I did get Teguk. I just need to put it in. Right on. 27, 25. So put all these in here. And then I will have to probably take Herbrash's binding out of the cube because it's too much resource reduction. Right, and it glitches out the Teguk. Take Bane of the Powerful out. Bane of the Powerful is actually better for you than Stricken at lower levels. Oops. Get it out here. But Teguk is absolutely necessary if your build is a channeling build. All right, so actually let's take that back out so we can look at it really good. All right, so you gain 2.3, and that number, as you level the gem, it goes higher. It goes up to 60, I think, or 80, like with your 10 times, right? Because it stacks up to 10 times, right? I think it caps at around 6 or 8. So it's 60 or 80 increased damage. That's up all the time because you never let you well, not never, but you hardly ever let off your disintegrate ray, which is a channeling skill, right? And at level 25, it gives you 2% increased armor for every stack, which is 20% armor. Pretty much 100% uptime on both of those. So that's why it's a big deal. And here, let's see if I have enough. Okay, you can see the third one over on my bar is Taeguk leveling up. And now the moment I pop
Not ready yet.
diamond skin, see, it disappears. It's because I have too much damage or too much resource reduction. So that's what I'm going to do is come to her brushes and swap that out for, I don't have, well, Mental of Channeling for right now, I guess. That's going to give me 25% damage and 25% damage reduction as long as I am channeling. And yeah, and I don't have, a lot of times early on I'll put Cinder Coat in there because it gives you 30% cost reduction on fire skills alone, and it doesn't trip out your Taeguk. Now see, we'll see, gets to 10. Now pop my diamond skin, and it doesn't glitch out. It stays up there at 10. So that's important to know. That's important to know. All right, let's get to leveling this bad boy. Oh, how much gold do I got? Oh, I got plenty. I got plenty right now, so we can empower these, which will give us an extra chance to upgrade our gem when you empower it. Kashi Gold at level 75, it cost me, what is that, 39 million? Right, so, whoops, what did I just pop into? 96. Whether it's empowered or not, I don't know. I guess I'll find out at the end. Oculus Ring again, up to 80% increased damage. And you want to be in groups with this build or you will run out of arcane quickly. Like you've seen how quick I run. But now that my tornadoes are hitting stuff constantly getting crit hits. Oops. Go over here, stand in this. Even though I do more damage when I'm right up on top of guys. See, this is why I usually put Cinder Code in early on too, before I get more of that cooldown in the build naturally on pieces, right? Or resource reduction on the pieces. Ah! Another good thing to put in the cube early on instead of Mantle of Channeling, because like I said, Mantle of Channeling, well, anytime you're channeling, Siphon Blood, Whirlwind, Revenant, channeling skills, right? You deal 25% increased damage and take 25% reduced damage. Major piece for pushing, right? Super important for pushing. So this is a Greater Rift 96, and we're bombing through it. We're rocking it. I just generally like, when I'm leveling my gems, I'll generally run lower stuff because it costs less gold to empower the rift and you get your 5 chances, right? That gives you more gold and more chances to level your stuff up. In short, and you get through the rifts way faster, right? You eat it on XP, right? You're going to get far less XP out of the deal. See, this is why I want center code in there. So I'm not constantly
Need more time.
out when I'm in between mobs, right? And when I get back, I'll check and see if I have Ransler's Folly. It's a set of bracers. Put in the cube that will group the mobs up into nice little piles for me, so they're all getting hit. I don't have to, spin around to try and hit everybody.
I don't have enough armor.
They all just get lumped together, and I should come back here, check the dead end. They like to hide pylons and mobs down there.
Need more time.
Come on, let's go, go, go.
Still waiting.
And again, going to check the dead end. Aha, see, there's a blue pack down here.
Need more time.
Get out the gate. Keep moving around until you get your explosive blast stacks from your... Trying to watch what I'm doing and talk at the same time. My brain keeps glitching out. Your damage reduction and damage stacks from your orb of infinite depth that you have in the cube that work off your explosive blast, which is why you want to be up close, right? Within the 10 yards or whatever it is, 16 yards, the explosive blast effects, to keep that up.
What do you need?
And again, I'm going to go right into Tiguk.
I need to go back.
Yeah, so we don't need the extra power and the extra damage reduction right now, so let's... Whoops. Did I have... Oh, there we go, Ransler's Folly. Now this will increase the damage of Energy Twister by 300%, but that's not our main damage creator, right? Energy Twister just triggers the damage on our set, right? So that extra 300, and yeah, whatever. But it's a non-channeling fire skill. So it triggers the 5,000% increase on our multiplied by combustion stacks, right? So all of our combustion stacks, right? So we're already getting 3,000% weapon damage just from our 2 set, right? Then we have our combustion stacks that stack up to 50. Right, then you gain 5,000% increased damage while Ignite is applied. Ignite is applied anytime you hit anybody with your Disintegrate Ray. It ignites enemies. Hitting an ignited target with a non-channeling fire spell, which is going to be our twisties, our tornadoes, our fire tornadoes, and our explosive blasts, which is another reason you need to be up close to the target, which is why there's so much damage reduction built into this build, right? You get straight up get, where is it, 80% for having any combustion stacks at all. You have 80% damage reduction, right? And then you get some damage, you get another 40% damage reduction from your Orb of Infinite Depth. So, it's got quite a bit when it's going. All right. Where was I? Hitting an ignited enemy with a non-channeling fire spell deals ignite damage multiplied by combustion stacks. Right, so it's that 5,000% increased damage multiplied by 50. So it's like 50,000 weapons damage. And it doesn't say as fire, but you're dealing fire damage. Right, so that's why you want fire damage on your weapon, if possible. Right, it's going to be a huge help. Right, and that's why you want fire damage on your orb, you want fire damage on your bracers, You want fire damage on your necklace, right? So like if you can have up to 20% on all three of those. So there's right there. There's 2, 4, 6, 60% increased fire damage, right? And if you really wanted to get a little bit more, you could put your Mage Fist in here also, right? And just get the 20% extra fire damage right there. Right, but I'm going to go with Rancer's Folly to group guys up to kind of keep my arcane up. So we'll run this 99 and I'll show you. And I forgot to empower it.
Still waiting.
Right, see how everything gets grouped together?
Need more time.
Like, did I take something off? Did I mess up? No, we're just... oh, I got buzz bands for my monk. Which, you know, I'll be doing a monk later this season. Absolutely. And there's another Rancer's Folly for us for our farm build. All right. Proper. Just seems like, well, yeah, I lost 25% damage when I took the Mantle of Channelings out, which I'm like, oh, it seems like I lost a bunch of damage. I did. I lost 25%. But we're going to be able to maintain our arcane much better like this. Oops. Get out of there.
Need more time.
See, it's sucking guys into us, which means they're getting hit. Oh wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Which means guys are getting sucked into that explosive blast, so you're triggering it more often. All right, keeping it stacked. And you want to land right. You want to try and teleport right into that pack when you pack them up like that. Right, so that keeps you moving across. So then I'll teleport to that pack. Oop, get in our Aki circle. That's increased damage. Pow, 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 pow. Okay, now I'm out of arcane. I ran out of guys to shoot. There we go. There it's up again. See, this really is a pack hunter. It's not designed for single targets. See, look at see that how it filled right away when my arcane when I grouped them up and nailed them all.
Still waiting.
So there's a definite strategy to running this build. I think it's kind of a fun build, and I haven't done the set dungeon yet. That's part of the thing is not master set dungeon, just for your seasonal. They took that off for some reason. I don't get it. That's like generally one of the easier things, right? Is to master a set dungeon. And later on I'll do like I have 2 I generally do that are super easy. A Necromancer, Grace of Anarius. I guess all the Necromancer ones are kind of easy. And the set dungeon for this one is like way easy. It's been a while since I've done it, so it'll probably take me a couple tries to remember how to set it up right. But I gotta do it. I gotta find the time to do a whole bunch of little 2-3 minute videos too. You know, how to augment, you know, just aside from that long ass video I done yesterday about the menus and basic game strategies, how to use your cube, just much shorter ones, how to do each separate little thing. And I got to get on my YouTube and put everything all into a playlist, like all the season 29 stuff, so you can just go right to the season 29 playlist and look at the videos there. And this is GR95, and we're still way ahead of the clock, which is, of course, that purple thing over there. Like you see the little line where the hourglass is. That's how much time we are into the rift. You have 15 minutes to clear the rift, right? And the purple is what. That's how many of the enemies we've killed, right? To fill our requisite killed enemies and our purple, our grapes, our progression globes. GR progression globes, and they're purple. Okay, this guy will usually teleport to us. Oh,
Still waiting.
he's in this corner. Oh, see if I can get him pinned in the corner. There we go. There we go. Oh, he came off the wall. Ah! So if I can keep this guy from moving around, it's much easier to kill him. Now, when we took off the... Oh, oof. That they had me for sure. Generally speaking, you run the guild set, which gives you like 30% extra damage to elites and 30% damage reduction from elites and bosses, right? Like Rift Guardians and such. And we don't have our 20% armor up yet either, so there's that. Now, generally, I think I went over this before. If you're not fishing for gear still, trying to put your set together,
You have nicely done.
you should be able to hold enough blood shards and enough items to run 3 greater rifts in a row before you clear. That just gets it done faster, right? Bang 3 of them out. Put our gems in, which I've seen like Doom. Highlight it, and then just hit Y. It'll dump all the, except for your legendary gems. You have to take those out and put those in manually. But you just hit Y, it puts all your regular gems right in your pouch automatically. Let's see what we got. I think I have. Nope. Let's keep one of those aside. Have 2 of those. Fragmented Destiny, we need that. Major Schmitz, I'm not sure if I have it in the cube yet. Valor's Bequest. Wizard Spike. All for various builds, right? Because, there's another Mage Fist. Stone Gauntlets, we need those for a build later. Aquila and Goldskin. Blind Faith. I like to put one in the cube and have one I can wear. There's a Rancer Solly we can wear for our junk. Compass Rose. Yes. Yes. A Convention of Elements. Another Convention of Elements. Compass Rose. No socket. What do we got on it? Crit damage. No crit chance. Int, Vite, life per second. We could probably roll that for a socket. Like I wouldn't mind if it didn't have intelligence on it if it's ancient, because I can always add intelligence when I augment it later. Right? But you want crit, intelligence, socket is what you generally shoot for. Might have to, and that 10% movement speed I think can be rolled off or something. We don't really need it because we teleport everywhere we go. All right. Let's just put that in the here, and I'll come back to it. Clear. And I'm pretty sure I need to. Oh, I forgot to check and see if I got a better follower weapon yet. Nope. Ugh. Really want like Azarath or something on my follower that... Right? Azarath. Because it freezes. It freezes guys. And if they're froze, they generally take more damage. Freezes and stuns, immobilizes. Then you just smack the heck out of them. And we need... What do I need? What do I need? Okay, we need a way better Firebird's... Oh, that's that. No, that's an alright Firebird's Eye. I can get my combo on that. That's an extra 100 damage when I put my Compass Rose on. Not sure what I need to get. Got 2 of those. Got sports for later once I get 3. Oh. Not sure what I want to gamble for. Might as well gamble for Firebird's Eyes. I need an ancient one of those to start with. There's one.
That is too expensive.
I think I already have an extra orb of depth. If I do... Yeah, this one's slightly better. Saving those so I can reforge them later. Try and get an ancient. Your core pieces you wear, you want to have a number of them so you can reforge them. Try and get ancient or primal out of them. And it's easier. Like if I want a better one of these, it's cheaper just to craft it here than to go and reforge it. It's way cheaper to just craft them. Just go run a bunch of bounties, get your bounty mats and your veiled crystal all to a fair amount so you can roll craft like 60 of them in a row, or even say 200 of them, so you can craft like 120, right? 200 of them, and you will get a primal one out of all that. You will either get a really kick-ass ancient or a primal one out of that. Still got... Yep. Follower. It's got Broken Crown, so I'm getting double gems. Tent. Nemes. Oculus. Still need a Ring of Grandeur for her. Still get my double Death Breath when I'm running regular stuff. Well, I think I had a gold skin with more sockets on it. Don't need that many Aquila Cuirass. Probably put one of those in the cube if I don't have it in the cube. Oh, out of Death Breath. Oh, There we go. Save that one for later for another character. Don't need 3 though, only need 2. Don't need that at all. Yeah, I just throw stuff in here, right? If I'm wrong, I just throw it in here. Come back later to look and see what I got. Just make sure I don't have too many of anything. Okay, grab that. Compass rose. Let's go see if I got the mats to put a socket on this. And it's tough to put a socket on one of these. Okay, I gotta try, and no DB. All right, all right, all right. Do I have any puzzle rings? No puzzle rings. All right, I'm just gonna have to run a regular Neffy, get some DBs.
Are you strong enough to? Not ready yet. Need more time. Still waiting. Need more time.
Smashing through this. Just smashing through it. That's another thing you want is Avarice Band. We get, and that only drops from Act 3 and Act 4 bounty caches. So when we get around to running those, another gold bar, more DB. When we get around to running those, we'll get one of those because gold skin gives you 100% gold for monsters, and then when you're running like these, then you also want your Boon of the Hoarder in, which gives you 100% chance of gold from everything you kill. Gold skin on your follower makes that amount of gold times 100%. Avarice Band every time you pick up gold. Oh, and also
Not ready yet.
it's so busy. The Boon of the Hoarder gives you motion bonus every time you pick up gold.
Need more time.
Avarice Band increases your gold pickup radius every time you pick up gold. So after you pick up a couple little piles of gold,
Not ready yet.
you can like you're just picking everything, all your globes and everything, all the way across the screen. You just pick everything up. You can bet your gold pickup radius will naturally pick up. And I think it helps expand the range of your explosive blast a little, but not much. I could be wrong about that. You know, comment in the comments. Oh, by the way, welcome to my Twitch stream. Please follow me at Twitch. Get notifications when I go live. You can make comments in chat, ask questions, right? Take the link over to my YouTube channel. If you don't have time to watch when I go live with my erratic schedule, sorry, I don't have a base schedule. I just got too much IRL going on for that at the moment. I just stream when I get a chance. You know, it's just how that goes. But I archive all my videos on my YouTube channel at Darth Grumpy Dad YouTube. There's a link, like I said, on my Twitch page, and vice versa. At my YouTube channel, there is a link. There is a link to my Twitch page. So if you're watching this on YouTube, think about hopping over to Twitch, following me here. There we go. Now we got some DBs.
Need more time. Your trial.
Again, like once I get this character built and I'm capable of helping people level, I'll help people level, hunt for gear, you name it, man. Love that kind of stuff. Let's see what we got. Typhons. Not a... Oh, another... Oh, no, that's Compass Rose I was carrying. I know I need focus and restraint for the Demon Hunter build. What does this do? Electrocute. I don't think I need one of those. All right. Oop. Oh, it is counting down.
Fate smiles on you today.
That is too expensive.
What? You're kidding. Okay. Did that die? All right. That's all proper. There we go. Gives us like 25 shots to get a socket. That's a pretty short list. We got intelligence, vitality, crit hit damage. I prefer crit hit chance over damage, but at least it's got one of the crits. You don't really need that movement speed. That's why I'm going to try and get a socket out of it. There's my crit chance, but I need the socket. Like, and it's like static. Like that socket is on the roll somewhere. If it's 20 rolls in, if it's 40 rolls in, and it doesn't matter if I select different things like I am when I, it's gonna come in the order. Ooh, go with that cooldown. When it comes, but there we go. There we go. All right. So now we can remove that from Litany of the Undead. Socket it. In our Compass Rose, which isn't quite as good as the Litany of the Undead, but it is better. Because, pow. Now we scroll down, look at our set bonus. While moving, damage taken is reduced by 50%. That's anytime you're walking around. While standing still, damage dealt is increased by up to 100%. Right, so this is kind of basically taking place of our squirts necklace until we get enough in our build to be able to tolerate using squirts without being dead all the time, right? Because squirts also, right, you get 100% extra damage while not taking damage, but all damage you receive is increased by 50%. If I remember right on these, God, the intelligence on that is just stacked. That's phenomenal. If that thing had a socket, right? If it had a socket and crit, right? But I need fire, so I just don't see. Maybe have to. I don't know. But anyways, that would be a decent starter. If it was crit chance, it'd be better than crit damage. You want, and there's no fire on it, so yeah. Anyways, if I remember right with the squirts, that 100% damage stacks too. It doesn't say it does, but I believe it stacks. That 100% damage will stack. But having said that, so does the damage taken, I believe. Both those stack. And the your diamond skin, like you need enough cooldown in your build to keep your diamond skin up 100% of the time. Otherwise, the backlash, that's what cancels out the damage coming in from the squirts. But till we get enough cooldown, enough of all that, enough intelligence in the build for resist all to tolerate that, I don't even need that ring anymore. That can go. It's a little bit easier to run your Traveler's Pledge Compass Rose because it's still 100% damage is 100% damage. And here's the thing about this, right? You can see down there it's racking up 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Boom, it's at 100, right? Now if I teleport around, you can see it doesn't change. It'll drop for a split second, but then it's right back up to 100. So as long as we're not walking around, now you can see it peeling down and our damage reduction going up to 50. As long as you're moving around, or not walking around, just and teleporting, that stays at 100% once it gets to 100. Same with your Taeguk. Your Taeguk stays up. Because teleporting is not considered walking. Right? That stuff will drop for a split second. Oh, I got to go to an appointment. All right, so that's that for this episode. Thanks for joining. I will catch you on the next one.